Today I bring you the full review of the new HyperKO 3.0. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box I bring you all things boxing equipment. In my last video I brought you a first look of the Nike HyperKO 3.0, not only in this colour but in all of the colours, courtesy of Geezer's Boxing. So check out that video. It was the last one that I did, and then today what I've done is I have been wearing these constantly since I got them, and I have wore these for hours and hours and hours during the testing in the gym, but also not only in the ring but on the wooden floor, but also on the Astra pitch outside that we have here at Telford Amateur Boxing Club. And I have really done a lot of time in these boots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all around the boots. I'm going to go through that full review. I will do later on in the video the Fit to Box ratings card, and of course on my website that card will slot in to the Fit to Box rankings. Okay, so let's have a real close-up and in-depth look at these boots. Okay, so obviously the HyperKO ones were the much loved OGs, okay? Loads and loads of people love them, loads of people swear by them. Then you had the HyperKO 2s, which were radically different to the ones with their sock and cage design. And now obviously we've got the 3.0s here. And again, you can see from the style of these boots, they are based on the one, but bit futuristic like the 2s. Okay, so as I bring that across, you can see, and all across the boot, you've got like these rubber fins, and there I've got these in the black and the pink, and I have to say, I've had a lot of people say how they really love this colorway. I think that the blue colorway is perhaps the best that they've brought out, and the one that was supposed to be sort of crimson, I really do wish that that was like a full red. If that was a Fit to Box red, I think that would have been a better release. But it's still a nice boot in sort of the orangey colour. I have gone for these. Obviously, there's a lot of pink in boxing kit, especially amateur boxing these days, where you've got the lads with the pink socks and the girls with the pink socks. And I do think that this particular boot would be great for females as well as males when it comes to the colourway. So let's have a real good look round then. So you've got those fins there and there. You've also got this like rubbery bit here on the front of the boot. And then at front you have got the sole that sort of curls up there. On the front you've got the toe Velcro that goes across. So you can sort of bring in sort of the material of the boot in this area here. And then as we go up, you can see you've got where the laces thread through, and then at the top you've also got a 3 here. Again, you can see all of these rubber fins. On the side there you've got a little circle with some air holes. As I come on this side, again, the detail on these boots is fantastic. At the rear you've got this loop system. Now if you're going to put the laces round them, you could perhaps go through one of those, but it's not going to go through all, so I don't really know why it's looped right the way from the bottom all the way to the top. I mean, it does look cool, and you have got that to hold on to when you're putting them on. When I come around to the front, of course, you have got this here, which is keeping the laces firm and secure with that Velcro there, and then the tongue. It's a thin tongue, as you can see. There you can sort of see through it, even parts of the boot, as you can see my thumb going through there, parts of the boot you can see through as well. So that's that one side. As I come over the other side, again, you've got the Nike tick, you've got the outside of the sole that you can see there, and the sole at the rear sort of curls up also and round, back round to the front of the boot. And then what you've got, as you can see, I have wore these, but I do think that's a superb sole when you've got like this area here for the big toe, you've got here for the base part of your foot, and also the outer as well. And both sides, it does curl up on both sides, and also there as well. And I really do feel when it comes to that sole that it's going to be a durable sole, but also one which is not going to fail when it comes to here at the front, because it's curled up and you've got that rubber, so I think that will be fine. On the HyperKO ones, there was a little bit of a problem with, on some boots, that coming away, but on these, as you can see, they've curled it up a bit higher, so I think that that will have solved that problem. And then bring that round. Absolutely great sole there. I have to say I don't think that these are going to be boots for people with wide feet. On the inside, you have got, if I can just show you, in there, you've got a little raise on the inside of the arch of the foot. You've also got a couple of elastics in there to sort of pull the boot together. So in terms of the comfort, I did find them to be a comfortable boot. I am a UK 11, that is a US 12. They do come in half sizes as well. As I said in the first video that I did, I think I would, if I was buying these again, I'd probably go for the 11.5, so half a size up, only because on the first day, second day, my toe was sort of right at the end there and it was pushing down, so it did cause a little bit of discomfort. The more that I've used them, the better that has gone. So do you go through that sort of break-in period where your foot really does mould to these, or do you go for the half a size up where you've got day one, you will have enough room? I'll leave that up to yourself, but as I say, I have them in 11. I am a UK 11, so what I would say to you is, if I was buying another pair, I will get them in 11.5. As I bring that round, as I've already said, I don't think they're particularly a wide boot for people with overly wide feet. You've got the arch in there, and if you've got flat feet, you will know whether or not that is comfortable for you. So as I bring that round, again, beautiful, stunning looks, and real head turner when it comes to around the gym. The performance in the ring and in the gym has been superb, and I really do like them. Now I've got them sort of bedded in, my toe is no longer giving me any pain, and these have been superb, and I have scored them accordingly. In terms of the price, £199.99 for the four normal colours. The SE colours, which is obviously the crimson, which is the orange one, and also the blue, they're £209.99 from Geezer's Boxing. You can get them obviously from other stores as well, but Geezer's are the ones that have supplied them to me to enable to show my viewers the latest in Nike footwear. So let me get up onto the screen the Fit2Box ratings card. Okay, so we have got Style 97. I think they're more radical than the HyperKO ones. I don't think they're as radical as the HyperKO 2s, but at 97 you can tell that I really do like the style of these. Comfort 96, really like the comfort on them. Very, very lightweight, which is what you want in a boxing boot. The Nike HyperKO 2s were a little heavy. These are getting back to the roots of the Nike HyperKO 1s in that these are around 10 ounces. So each boot, 10 ounces, that is super light, and so that aids when it comes to wearing them. So comfort, 96. Durability, 97. I think they have definitely learned from the areas on both the Nike HyperKO 1 and the Nike HyperKO 2 areas where they were failing in the toe end and also in the HyperKO 2.0 in the lace part of the boots. These ones have definitely learned from that. So I have gone durability 97. Performance, very lightweight, very comfortable, so 98. Sole, 98 for that sole. I think they've done a great job with the sole. Not only does it look great, but also with these parts here, the functionality of it also is fantastic, and you've got a great rubber sole that provides fantastic grip whether you are in the ring or out. Certainly I could see these being a great fight boot as well as training boot. So the sole, 98. Value for money, 94 at £199.99 for the normal boots, or £209.99 for the SE boots. I really do think that they are value for money. Are they the most value for money that you can get in boxing boots? I don't think so. You are, of course, paying for the fact that these are the latest Nike version of boots, and these have been much awaited by a lot of people. We over in the UK, we've had to wait even longer than other places in the world, but I have to say they are definitely worth the wait. I really love the styling of them. I like the fact that they've almost returned back to what the HyperKO ones were in terms of the feel. Because if there was one thing that I felt was a little off with the HyperKO 2.0s, was the weight was a little heavy, whereas with these are super lightweight at around 10 ounce each boot, and so they've returned back to the original HyperKO ones and the functionality that they had, but they've also bought with all the different colorways and also the design cues that they've got on these boots. They have definitely revamped the HyperKO range and brought these into the 2026 era. So these come out as 96.6, 5 fit to box stars. Okay, so that rates right up there. And these are brand new, best Nike boxing boots that I have ever tried and owned. And also, let me just put onto the screen as well the fit to box report card. And on there you can see the things that I love about these boots. You can see the things that I like, you can see the features and anything else that I think could have been improved. But the wait has been long, and I have to say, I think it has been worth it. Really love what they've done. I think that there will be a lot of people that will be very interested in having these boots. I expect to see them a lot on both the amateur scene and also the professional scene. Already I've seen customizers with these boots, customizing these boots, and they look like that they're a great boot to customize as well, very much like the HyperKO 2 and 1s were. And so I have to say, really, really impressed. When I first saw them about a year ago, I was a little bit nonplussed on the styling. That may have been because I love the Nike HyperKO 2s and their styling so much. I do think that they have hit the mark when it comes to the styling. The youngsters at the gym absolutely love these in this colorway, but also with the other colorways as well. So I think that Nike once again have brought out a boot that people will love and people will want. I especially feel that those people that like the Nike HyperKO 1s will love these because they are so similar in how they feel. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box, and I shall speak to you soon.